never liked the media stuff that I had to do, the interviews. That just isn't me. I don't like that part of it. When I first got into the sport, I just thought you had to train and fight. And I was like, cool. It's part of the sport, so, you know, I do it and everything else, but it's just not me. I was born in Salinas, which is pretty close to where I live now. By the age of like 2 or 3, we moved out to Yuma, Arizona, and we decided just to stay there. I have a lot of pride, you know, knowing that I came from a small city, having Mexico really close to us. Just a lot of good childhood memories of being there with my family. As far as my dad, he was born in Mexico, and by the age of like 16, he decided, you know, he wanted to come out to the U.S. and get a better job out here. He crossed the border, work a little bit, go back. Did it a couple times, he said. He definitely has some stubbornness, and finally met my mom out here in the U.S., and they started a family. For me, as a kid, I fell in love with Bruce Lee movies. Back then, my dad would tell me, if somebody, you know, is doing something to you, then, you know, hit him back and I'm not gonna be mad. That was how we grew up, you know, was to fight. My grades in high school weren't the best. My dad went to school to the 3rd grade. My mom in 7th grade had to stop going to school also. My mom's dad was a guy that didn't believe that women should have education. So my parents weren't involved as far as that way. I went to school pretty much to wrestle. I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life, but I knew that as soon as I was done wrestling in college or just finished school, I wanted to start fighting. So I flew down to AKA. I worked out with the guys for a couple days and I liked it. That was it. I was a guy that didn't know anything, didn't know any striking, no jiu-jitsu. I pretty much was just willing to learn. My first fight in the UFC was the Montreal, Canada card, where Matt Serra and Georges St. Pierre fought their second fight. I feel like wrestling has got me used to competing one-on-one. This felt just like another wrestling match, you know? I wasn't overly nervous. Man, I've been there before, so I mean, this is definitely no big deal. My style, people know it. It's a style of going forward with a lot of pressure. On the ground, I don't like to use a lot of jiu-jitsu. I like to pretty much just hit people in the face. That's my style of fighting. People like it. That's what I like too. As far as being the first Mexican to hold a belt, you know, in the heavyweight championship, to me being a kid, I didn't have those dreams of being a professional athlete because I never saw a guy that was a big Mexican that was playing professional sports. Brown pride is just Mexican pride. That's all it is. I don't regret getting it, no. I can see other people's views where they say, what if I get like white pride on my chest? I think that's bad, definitely. So I can see their side of it. But I'm proud to be Mexican. I'm proud that we, you know, we're known as hard workers. It's more so a tribute to my dad as far as all the stuff that he had to go through to get here to this country. Fighting Junior Dos Santos and losing, it sucks. To have your first loss in the UFC, I just had to take the good from it, you know? I knew what I did wrong. I hesitated way too long, you know, with a guy that has so much power in his hands that, you know, one hit would definitely, you know, knock you out. We ended up having a rematch. I went in there, a lot of punches mixed in with a lot of takedowns. You know, that's what the whole fight was. Man, it was a war. Going around the 3rd round, I feel like I was in a faint. Something that I haven't felt before in wrestling or in any other fight, but I just told myself in my head that you're not gonna stop, you're gonna keep going. To get the belt back, I don't even need the belt. It's a thing of me knowing that I beat the best guy and that I'm the best guy, you know what I mean? That's it. Proving people wrong. I mean, I love to prove people wrong. Verdum isn't better than me. The guys at the top of this division aren't better than me. So now I can beat them. My plan right now is to get back, train, and go out and fucking win a fight.